The video for today is going to be why I left Keller Williams and went to EXP Realty. So the first reason is that there's no actual exit plan when I was at Keller Williams. That office was owned by a couple owners. So a principal owner, minority owner, there's owners of the office, okay, and they own that asset. I have no ownership in that asset at all. So I'm basically working to produce revenue for that asset, and I didn't really like that idea. I knew that I would get there eventually, but I knew it was going to take a lot of years and, you know, a lot of hard work to get to that level. So when this opportunity was introduced to me, that they cut out the franchisees and they basically give the additional revenue from those franchises, give it back to us agents at EXP, I was like, sign me up, because I knew that was a good business model, because there was no buildings, there's no big franchises with 150 agents in there. There's just people growing organically. And so that's what I really liked about it. So that's the first reason why, is there's no exit plan. There's no way for me to retire as a Keller Williams agent. The day I stop selling a house is the day I retire. So with EXP, that's not exactly the case, because we'll talk about that later. But with EXP, you actually have an exit plan on how to retire. So number two is they do not have three sources of income. What I'm saying is, with Keller Williams, there's one source of income. You sell a house and you get paid. I mean, there's profit share, but you make a couple cents for every person. But you know, with Keller Williams, you sell a house and you get paid. With EXP, there's three sources of income. Okay, and I'll talk about that in another video, because it's very in depth and it's very detail oriented. The three sources of income are the same exact thing as Keller Williams. So if you sell a house, that's obviously commission as a real estate agent. That's exactly the same as Keller Williams, except EXP has a better cap and a better split than Keller Williams. So Keller Williams has 70-30 with a little 6% royalty in there at a $23,000 cap. At least that's where it was where I was. Eventually, you know, if you cap and then you go past that, I think it's $3,000 added on top of the cap. So $26,000 cap at a 70-30 split, but they put in a little 6% royalty fee in there. So it's actually 64-36 split with you and your brokerage at Keller Williams. So this model is totally different. Our split is 80-20 with EXP. So right off the bat, we're already making more money than at Keller Williams. And also our cap is at $16,000 instead of $26,000. So $10,000 difference on cap, and you cap quicker. And now the cool part is, once you cap and you do a certain amount of transactions after you cap, you get your cap back in stock. So you get that $16,000 back in company stock. It's publicly traded just like all the other ones, like Apple, you know, all those companies. It's on the stock exchange, so you can buy it, trade it whenever you want to. But still, that $16,000 in cap that you pay to EXP every single transaction, you actually have the opportunity to get that back in stock in the company, which I think is really cool. I love stock. You know, getting it for free would be awesome, and I'm on my way to get to Icon hopefully this next year. So that's really exciting. Also, the revenue share is the icing on the cake for all this. I can make a whole video about this in itself, but basically revenue share is each agent that you introduce. It's if they're a capping agent, so meaning if they do 8 to 10 transactions per year, they meet the cap requirements, you as their sponsor would receive revenue from the company, but basically they reward you for helping the company grow. And so for each agent that you sponsor per year, EXP will send you $2,800 per person. That's really awesome, and it's really life-changing what this company has done already in its early stages. Obviously, if you do the math, if you roughly tell 10 people about EXP, you have the potential to make about $28,000 per year. So that's the three sources of income for EXP compared to the one source of income at Keller Williams. So hopefully you guys understand that. I have no bad blood with Keller Williams at all. I really enjoyed my time over there. It was a great company, great office. Unfortunately, it was expensive, and I had no opportunity to make a lot of money over there. I do at EXP now. It's been the best decision I've ever made. It's been so awesome, the culture, and that's my third point. The number 3 reason why I left Keller Williams to go to EXP is the culture and the atmosphere, and the level of people that are at this company are the top people in the US. So 4 out of the top 11 RE/MAX agents in the US have joined EXP within the last 8 months. So that's big, okay? And it's even worse for Keller Williams. I think the #1 Keller Williams agent in the world left like a year and a half ago. So things are already going, things are already running, and it's very exciting. So the third reason why is completely just the culture and the environment. Everybody wants you to grow. Everybody wants you to grow the company. You know, I have a guy in, you know, South Carolina that's in EXP. I want him to grow his business, and, you know, I want him to succeed. I don't want to, you know, he's not my direct competition, so I want him to succeed. So it's a completely different model. When at Keller Williams, everything is just competition. It's you versus them. It's this team versus that team. It's, you know, competitions around the office every single day, and that's great. But wouldn't you rather succeed in an environment where they're actually helping you succeed instead of telling you not what to do instead of what to do? That's the total opposite with us at EXP. We're really, you know, masterminding with the top real estate agents in the US every single day. We're always talking to them, and so they want us to grow. So they're going to give us all the answers to the test. They're going to tell us exactly what to do, what signs to have, you know, what scripts you can use, but basically they want to help you. They want to grow this. It's a better environment. It's, you know, completely different from when I was at Keller Williams. You can log on to the cloud whenever you want. There's 400 plus staff people that are just waiting to answer your question, and there's so much to basically do on this cloud campus. You can go in the office, you can go in a real life office, you can go in a Regis suite. You know, they're in all 50 states, and you can walk in and use the office if you want to have a professional environment. This is beneficial for newer agents, so the people that are new in the business, don't know how to make any money selling houses. EXP is going to be the best opportunity for you because it gives you the biggest chance, the biggest probability to make income. So at other brokerages, Keller Williams, Remax, Coldwell, there are a lot of fees. Because they have the building, right? They have the building, they have the franchise owner. He owns that building, and he wants agents in there producing revenue for him, so he can maintain and control that franchise. And so what EXP's done is taken that franchise, cut it out, and grown organically through agents and not through franchises, so it's more genuine. You know, everybody has a better plan. Instead of just trying to buy a building and recruit 20,000 people, we are just simply sharing the opportunity of this, not trying to recruit at all. People ask me about this, so I don't have to go out and recruit. It's not recruiting at all, it's agent attraction. So all we're doing is sharing this to people that might benefit. You know, I didn't know about this at first when I was at Keller Williams. I had no idea about this. I had no idea about EXP. Somebody simply had to show this to me, and now my life's changed because of it. Those are the 3 reasons why I left Keller Williams and went to EXP.